Yeah, good morning, everybody. This is CEO INC Solar Global. Why I'm making this video this morning is because of what is happening in solar, some places that we engineers will install solar. A client called me this morning and is complaining that someone installed a 5 kVA inverter for him with 10 kilowatt lithium battery and is not working properly. That the inverter can't even last up to 2 hours. When NEPA take light, it will be beeping battery low. And even the solar panel, I have almost 12 pieces of solar panel, 550 watts up, and still this is happening. What might be the possible cause? I can't ask him. Before you do the installation, do you call a solar engineer for inspection, or do you just go buy inverter that you want to install in your house? He say it's his electrician that handle the project. I say, can you imagine? Electrician don't know anything about solar. It's not all about connecting solar. Just come and install solar. You mount changeover. You mount a breaker box. You do this, connect it, connect to the. No. There are some factors you need to know before installing solar. Number one, before installing solar for somebody, you need to go to the person's house, do inspection, calculate the load in the house. That will tell you the size of inverter you are going to install for the person. Secondly, ask the person, how many hours do you want this inverter to run for you? The person would normally, everybody will tell you 24 hours. I need 24 hours light. These are the things you need to know before doing that. For instance, a house that have a 5,000 watts load, you don't need to use 5 kVA for the person, because mostly 5 kVA inverter eh, typically support 4,000 watts continuous. Have starting surge. All those things is what you calculate. You no need to just use 5 kVA for the person. You use something like 8.5 kVA, 10 kVA, so that everything will work perfectly. Secondly, you calculate the battery sizing. You calculate the battery sizing. For instance, customers say you should use you should do an inverter that will last 24 hours. It's not that is customer choice, and you need to give the customer what he or her wants. What you do is this: when you calculate the load in the house, you times it by that hours the customer needed. From the calculation, you know the size of battery you are going to give the person. You do 5 kVA for house that have 5,000 watts load. You go use 10 kilowatt lithium battery, install it, and you assure the customer that even if there is no NEPA light, that this solar go carry you 24 hours. You are killing you are terminating, in fact, you are tarnishing your image as an engineer, because you know that it's not gonna work, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. That is one of the things we engineers we need to know. For customers out there, no carry solar work give electrician. Make sure the person that is going to do the work for you is a solar engineer. There are so many things solar engineer learn that electrician don't know about. That's why sometimes you will see a battery shooting gun boy, everywhere. One of those mistakes. Solar panel got burnt. One of those mistakes. Okay, for instance, I go one place for maintenance where they install 10 kVA. I saw 500 watts panel, 30 pieces on top roof for 10 kVA. And still, it's not even charging. It's not charging. When I do investigation, I go up to check the panel connection. They parallel the whole panel, because the person that do the installation is afraid. He don't know the calculation to do. He don't know how to calculate the VOC, VDC. He don't know to do all those things. He just parallel them, and the panel is charging slowly. You don't even need much panel to charge your inverter. Just do your normal calculation. Do your normal calculation. Calculate the VOC, MPPT voltage range, maximum PV current, maximum PV power, number of MPPTs, maximum charging current. By the time you get all those things, from there,